Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Rick. I'm here with a bit of a boutique haul. I know, it feels weird for me to say it. As you guys know, I'm not a big boutique title fan. However, certain things have come up recently. Being quarantined inside and me being a little looser with my wallet on online purchases. So I have a Hamilton book package here, but I also have a package from Twilight, who announced they were going out of business, and Vinegar Syndrome, which I did not own any Twilight movies. I did not own a Vinegar Syndrome movie, and now I guess I do. But first and foremost, we're going to dive into what I got from Hamilton Book, which is already open there. And there's boutique titles in here, so we're having a boutique party, guys. All the boutique labels, boutique. I almost cursed right there because I was thinking of Happy Gilmore. Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives it? Anyway, so let's try to put this in some kind of order. We'll save the boutique stuff for last. So Hamilton Book, once again, dropped new titles on June 1st. Every 4 weeks on Monday night, they put out new titles. They keep getting money out of my wallet. Good for them. I bought more stuff to show you guys. I actually placed 2 orders because I bought some additional stuff. So this is a combination of those 2 orders. Plus I bought a few things to kind of store for later in the year. Stuff that was out of print, and I'll eventually sell it once a certain amount of time has passed. Because a lot of people buy to sell right away on there to fund the rest of their order, which I've done in the past. But like I said, I bought it and I'm going to hold it for a little while before selling some stuff. So this first movie, I totally took a chance on it. I know nothing about it except for it has Al Pacino and Greta Gerwig. It was $1.95. Written by Buck Henry, who was actually on Saturday Night Live back in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken, or very early 80s. It also stars Keira Sedgwick, Deanne Wiest, Billy Porter, Charles Grodin, Dylan Baker. So a lot of names that I recognize, and it is The Humbling. Which is also directed by Barry Levinson, who directed Toys. Have you guys seen this? Is it The Humbling? Any good? Did I waste $2? Like, I'm surprised this wasn't at Dollar Trees that I've seen. Maybe it was and I didn't realize it. But for $1.95, I took a chance. Any good? Have you guys seen it? Let me know. Next up, a lot of you guys were telling me when I watched this movie and did a review on it that Hamilton Book had it. And I had put it in my wish list, waiting for June 1st to order. By the way, it's June 17th when I recorded this. I told myself when I was recording all these videos, I'd mention the date in the beginning. Definitely stopped doing that after like the 4th video. But I really enjoyed this movie. And definitely was going to add it to my collection as something I will watch again in the future. It was $5.95, I believe. And it is Captain Fantastic. Like I said, I really loved the movie. Very well done. Great performances from the kids. Viggo Mortensen was outstanding as the lead. One I cannot recommend enough. Just a great film. So Captain Fantastic. Then we have a couple wrestling titles. One of which I did not own. The other I owned on DVD. Wanted to upgrade to Blu-ray. These are out of print. So for $7.95 each. Great finds. This first one's really cool because it is the best of WWE in Madison Square Garden. So there's probably house show matches in here. So stuff that wasn't televised. There's matches from WrestleMania 1, 10, and 20, which were all there. The Rock's debut in WWE from 96. Iron Sheik versus Hulk Hogan. Superstar Billy Graham versus Bruno Sammartino. John Cena returning from injury. 9 hours of footage on this Blu-ray. Just a cool addition to the collection. And yeah, for $7.95, cool to add that. And then the title that I was really excited about, upgrading to Blu-ray, because I believe I own volume 2 of this on Blu-ray already. So now I own volumes 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. I can sell the DVD, and that is ECW Wrestling Unreleased, I believe it's called. Yes, volume 1, 8.5 hours of wrestling footage, some really crazy ECW matches back in the days when they were in Philly at the Bingo Hall. I actually got to go to an event there, not an ECW event, but a Impact Wrestling TNA at the time event. So very cool. ECW Unreleased Volume 1. Add that to the collection. And then we have a couple Shout Factory releases. Actually, one Shout Factory, one Scream Factory. The first movie here has been on my to-watch list for a little while. Stars Malin Ackerman, Oliver Platt, and Dan Stevens. And this is a Shout Select release with a slipcover. This was $3.95. That is the ticket. Dan Stevens is a fantastic actor. He's great in The Guest. That's the movie I always think about when it comes to him. But for $3.95, a Shout release of a movie I've been wanting to watch. Yeah, I mean, I went ahead and pulled the trigger for $3.95 for a Shout Select release with the slip. It was a bonus. Then a Scream Factory release, also with the slip. A movie I've never seen. I actually owned the standard Blu-ray. Sold it for $10. This cost me $11.95, so it didn't cost much out of pocket. But yeah, I've never seen this. I know it's a classic based on Stephen King's novel, directed by Rob Reiner. And that is Misery. Like I said, this being the Scream Factory release. So now I own this and Drag Me to Hell, Scream Factories. Drag Me to Hell, I've not watched yet either. But for $11.95 and based on the other stuff I was getting, I decided to add this to the collection and sell the standard Blu-ray, which I think I got at a Dollar General glitch sale. So very cool. Misery on Scream Factory Blu-ray. Next up, so Twilight Time had a few releases. I was like, yeah, I guess I would add those to the collection with the price being right. It took forever to get to me. Like, they weren't shipping. There were all sorts of delays. More money than I wanted to spend, but I found out with Twilight Times is they only make 3,000 copies of their movies. Like I said, they're no longer going to produce stuff, so I thought it would be cool to own some titles from them. Just having the collection, you know, to say I own a few of them. These are all movies I've never seen, so I blind bought them. I want to say it was like $45 or $47 because they have to ship priority mail. And anyway, so I spent a little more money than I normally would, but I know these are extremely limited. The movie I wanted the most out of the movies sold out when I went to place my order. Bit of a bummer that I couldn't get 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag because it's another movie I've never seen but wanted to add to the collection. But I grabbed 3 movies. The first one here I bought based on Joe Martinez's recommendation. And it stars a very, very, very young Reese Witherspoon in her first movie from 1991. And that is The Man in the Moon. I've never seen this. Like I said, totally took a shot on it. I'm trusting Martinez Joe. But like I said, to add a few Twilight Times, I took a shot. So The Man in the Moon, any good? Yay, nay? Let me know. This has been a movie that's just kind of always interested me, that I wanted to watch and just have never seen. I believe it's written... hold on. Directed by Oliver Stone, co-written by Oliver Stone. Also with Eric Bogosian, who's the star of the movie. Also Alec Baldwin, John C. McGinley are in this film. And that is Talk Radio. Like I said, I've never seen this. Let me know. Any good? Like I said, guys, I blind bought a couple things. The last movie Bridget said she really enjoyed. I've heard good things about the last film, but I've just never seen it. These two were just total shots in the dark because I wasn't going to just order one movie. Didn't make sense with what they were charging for shipping. But this is a movie, like I said, Bridget said she's a fan of. Produced and written by Nancy Myers. And it stars Diane Keaton, but it also looks like it stars Harold Ramis. Interesting. And that is Baby Boom on Twilight Time Blu-ray. Any good, guys? Like I said, shot in the dark on a lot of stuff here, but I wanted to own a few Twilight Times before they became super high priced, even though some of them already are. My understanding is they only made 3,000 of most of their Blu-rays, so that's pretty cool to say I own one of 3,000 copies of this. Pretty cool as a physical media fan, a physical media collector. And then the movie I bought, based on peer pressure, from Vinegar Syndrome. I'm sure many of you guys can guess what it is. I've never seen this movie. I was really on the fence with ordering it because of the price point. I want to say it was like let's say it was like $42 with shipping, which totally more than I would pay for a movie unless it was some kind of special edition of a movie I love. But me, I blind bought it. So Martinez Joe was like, you gotta buy it. And he said, if you hate the movie, it's a movie that you could probably sell and make back all your money plus a profit on. So I did it. I really enjoyed Thrashing, which I had never seen. And this movie just seems like it's going to be right up that same alley. And that is Rad, the lenticular slip version, the hologram back. I will say the one thing that impressed me with Vinegar Syndrome, there it is, the Vinegar Syndrome logo, is the quality of the slipcover. It's a very thick cardboard, very heavy duty. And this is the 4K, I believe it's 4K Blu-ray combo pack of, 4K Blu-ray of Rad, a movie I've never seen. So I'm trusting, I know everybody has bought this. I know Dave even bought it. And that's totally not typical of Dave to spend $40 on a film. I have the bootleg DVD that I got for $1 at Columbus that I'll just get rid of now. But I'm very curious. I am to see what all the fuss is about. I know a lot of people have bought this. Brandon, Joe, Aaron, a lot of people have bought this. A lot of people rave about it. And I'm going to eventually check it out now. So Rad on 4K. So that is the haul, guys. Hamilton book, Twilight Time, Vinegar Syndrome. You can see there. Let me know about The Humbling, some cool wrestling titles. Has anybody seen The Ticket? Have any of you guys seen any of these Twilight Time movies? Is Rad worth the $42 I paid for it? Let me know. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Boutique Snob signing off. Just kidding. It's Blu-ray Snob. See the shirt? So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave comments down below. Subscribe if you guys do not do so already. Then check out the description box where you can find links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd.com where I rate and review all the movies I watch, my Blu-ray.com profile, Amazon wishlist, eBay page, email address, and P.O. box can all be found down below. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, who's down to movie?